offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Play action now for Herbert. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's Robinson, and he has enough room to gain about 4. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Robinson, and he will knock it in. The defense holds. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and
Ray.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Drake London with the touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Start on the ground here, Tracy. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He's going deep. That one connects. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll go left side with Tracy. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants trim the lead to 1. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That one complete to Pitts. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Herbert now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion.
And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
5-9. Set. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's Robinson on the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 30-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back to throw, here's Herbert. Now trying to set up the screen, here's Robinson. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. It goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
So punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgian native Corliss Waitman with the honors. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York 1st down. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Atlanta.
They kick the running back in motion. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Colson Adebo's got it. Escapes a defender. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. That's complete right side. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. We look underneath here. Robinson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Campbell hauls it in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now Herbert again. Dump off caught by his back. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense in a hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Herbert throwing again. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Falcons, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
Herbert on 1st down. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Rupee's extra point is good. And the Falcons tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Running it now out of the gun. danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he stopped at the 31-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now here's 3rd and 5. One's out and cut on the right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They'll go. Here's Darts. Throw is caught by the back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Dart gonna throw again. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Going play action with Darts. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get some late points and the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Hey, go Lion.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Falcon 1st down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. First and 10. Here's Herbert. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Gets this one to London. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Has his man, it's Tracy. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Darts out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
Even if this QB knew from the very get-go somebody be waiting for him, there's no chance he was going to salvage that play. I'd be surprised if he even got a second to look upfield before he was greeted with the big old open arms for an easy sack.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. He's got London left side. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Donnie there and hauling in. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
49-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
At the Falcons' 47-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go right back to Tracy. He's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40, 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the handoff, here's Scatterbo. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Coming left is Tracy. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Third and long for him here. He's across the 20, still going. And he's finally hauled down to the 12. They get 23 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Finding Johnson once more. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down now, 7 to go. A handoff to Tracy. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the second. time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
The Falcons go a nickel, third down.
Here we go. Check. Cowboy 80. Roll. Hey, check that. Street.
Here's Tracy once more. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. Only a 20-yarder here. Boswell able to knock it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Working quickly here. Herbert from the gun. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Herbert. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. First and 10, Herbert. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. And now it's second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Running back motions right. Herbert throwing again. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Atlanta.
It's Herbert once more. He's got it at the 5. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Robinson, and he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a fourth quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Grouping adds the extra point. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Here's Grouping Murphy on now to handle the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He put everything he had into this one. Brought in inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. We look underneath here, Robinson. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Go Lion.
Desperation time here on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Falcons, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
Herbert to throw once more. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. It's his favorite target. That's London again. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Now Herbert again. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
15 more yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. To the right side and reeled in by London. And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
At the 14-yard line.
Hey, ram.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Another one here to London. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
12 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Now trying to run with Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a fourth quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Here's Tracy. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards. It's second down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants losing by 4. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
On the sneak, here's Dart. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Hey, check that. Street. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Here's Tracy on first down. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Completed to his running back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. They'll run it from the gun. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally... gash the defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Timeout cones, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Back to the line they come, second down. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Third and a lone yard coming up. Throwing now. Got his man. It's Fedoni. And he's in. And that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Set. Black 80, black. Ready.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. It's intercepted. That will do it. Wilson and Debo's got it. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game.
Herbert's pass intercepted.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. So the Giants come away with the win. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.